I actually just realized that I failed. I didn't really fail to, but like seeing this document is actually making me realize that I should have requested another one. So let's just like see how casual and accommodating this is, and I just mean it all in like really the best ways. I just sent an email response saying thank you very much. I failed to request the other documents. Could I get that as well, please? And I bet you within minutes she's going to send me that. I'm tripping. I swear I sent an email. Like, I literally just told you guys that I sent an email, and I said like, "Oh, let's see if the like let's see how quick the court response." Kind of treated it um as like a test. That email is nowhere to be found. I click send. It's not in my drafts. I don't believe it's in my outbox. Um, I have no idea what just happened to that email. And not only that, I I'm almost positive I hit send. I'm positive I hit send. I hit send and it should have sent, but it's not in the sent and it's not even in a draft. And when I go to that email, there's no response to it, which is where like I was staring at it. I looked up and I looked down and it's like it never happened. What the hell? What? That is wild. All right, there's that. Dang, the stream's offline. Is that what's going on? What's up, chat? We got anyone in the chat? Is it me? Is it just me? Did I not respond? You there, bro? Still here, bro? I'm gonna see. Still here, bro. The message you're referring to could not be found. Interesting. Interesting that it could not be found. I'm trying to respond to Flacco from the east side. He's like, you Arabic? I can't hear you, bro. Dang, bandwidth is low, huh? YouTube ain't working. What's up?
This is cool. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah, this is cool because now I can see you when you're busy. I can just watch you.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
You're on it? I thought you were watching it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh, that's whatever.
Who's this guy?
I don't know. Rando.
Still on?
I don't know. Probably not. He's not. I was trying to get back in there. Like, yo, come on.
Oh, you're on YouTube too?
Yeah, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Kick. It all just like through another software. I can add more. I can stream on more.
Alright, let me get double.
Let's go. We're back.
You've reached Deputy District Attorney Waylon Chang. Please leave a message.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept
Hmm. I just got an alert that said Iran. There's apparently a deal between Iran and the U.S. with with regard to this whole war that's been happening recently. It says Iran says the U.S. has agreed to pay 300 billion in reconstruction funds directly to Iran as part of the deal Pakistan announced, along with unfreezing frozen funds. Wow, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't really consider that may be an aspect of a deal. Honestly, I put it past the U.S. to do something like that. I mean, there's definitely something. All right, I just finished a brief that I need to file now in the court. File online is a beautiful thing. And they have an easy way a new way to file. File on existing case. It's online. It's beautiful. Like I was saying earlier, Imperial County is great because everything is just so easy. Almost there. I feel like I'm at the finish line. And then attach, as always, proof of service. Okay, submitted. So let's get out of that. Let's put that there. Things are moving along today. That is very great. I just got another email from someone. Hey, bro, I enjoyed your stream. I had some suggestions I want to share, but I don't want to spam you. Let's chat on. Oh, sweet. Joined on 5 days ago. This dude's got feedback for me. Aladua. Aladua, 0 followers, no videos, no clips. Wants me to join his Discord, which I will not shout out. Even to my 0 followers, I'm not going to give this guy any exposure. Well, actually, technically, I have 1 follower. Shout out Raymond123456. But is this like some common scam, I guess, on Kick and other streaming platforms? people just try to get you to join their discords, and I've seen that before, that like joining somebody's discord is like, or trying to get people to join your discord is some sort of racket. But I don't know why. I don't understand why. I've never really been on discord, so I don't know. Things that I enjoyed your stream, Fire. Thanks, bro. um I probably was completely silent. That's so funny. That's actually really funny. Like, if this guy, I don't know what else he wants. He may want what's it called? Uh Maybe he needs some money too. I should ask him if he needs some money. If he needs money, then I'll give him some. Yo, Aladua, just let me know. Do you need some money too? I mean, like, you're telling me to join your Discord, um, but you're telling me that you'll give me some suggestions you want to share. I mean, I'm not gonna do that for free. I'll pay you, man. I mean, right? And you're probably not cheap, so I'll pay you. Like, I don't know. I'll pay you a lot. Uh, Obviously, my joke is, um, all right. Got the records. We got the records. Do a quick scan, real quick, chat. Give me a sec. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Hmm. Okay, that's done and served. This is pretty much done. Subpoenas have been given. So I need to kind of focus on that. What else do I need to do? I got a little whiteboard right here um, where I lay out my tasks, my next court dates, things that are kind of in the queue, which just means things that I'm waiting on other people to do, whether it's people that are working with me or people that other parties, other sides of cases that need to get me back something, whether it's like a response or some records or whatever. So that's very good that we're done with that. Let's check the streams. This is looking good so far. I want to see the chat. Why can't I see chat? We live. We live, chat. I don't know what's happening. I think it keeps just like restarting the stream. There's connectivity issues. I really don't know. We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. We're a law firm. Um, we're a law firm here in El Cajon, California. That is in San Diego County, next to the city of San Diego, as you may imagine. Um, Given free legal information, legal education. If you're curious about anything, if you've ever been curious about some aspect of the law, this is the perfect time to ask. Um, Basically, you're a free lawyer here. And if it's something where it makes sense maybe for me to represent you or for me to actually become your lawyer, because always remember, um, this stream, no attorney-client relationship is started from this stream. It's right there. Let's see, how close can I get? It's right there. No attorney-client relationship is started. You should not believe that I am your attorney in terms of like your authorized representative. I'm not going to do anything on your case. I'm not going to contact anyone on your behalf unless we talk about that privately. And we can do that by you calling this number. If you call this number right here, this phone right here will ring, and then we'll have a conversation. I'll mute the chat, I'll mute the stream, and we'll have a conversation about whatever it is you're dealing with. So we are good. I'm going to mess with this whiteboard a bit, continue working. And sometimes when you see me on my phone too, I'm working. I'm working. As I said before, when I do a task, when I get like a short break like this, admittedly, I don't jump right into the next thing. Sometimes I do, but obviously, it just depends. Depends what's going on. It depends how pressing everything is. But what I'm getting at is that sometimes I do that, but sometimes I don't. And instead, I'll hit a couple golf balls to just give myself a little treat for finishing a task. And it'll be short. It'll be something like just 3 balls that I have right here in my hand. I like really rigged the camera at first, my first couple days streaming. The camera was rigged in a way where it was getting more of the office. Like the camera was like rigged, I don't know what, 15 feet behind where it is right now. And it used to get more of my office, and it used to get the little golf apparatus that I have here, which is just one of those, golfing games that like strip of turf with a golf hole and you just put it into there. It's nothing like elaborate or uncommon. Um, so when the camera was set up back there, you used to see me hit it. Uh, Now, not so much. And I could imagine that could be a pretty enjoyable thing for viewers. So I got to figure out a way to possibly. I'm just not sure because the camera's connected to this computer right here, and it's connected via wire. So there's no way. When we were streaming from there, I was streaming from a laptop, but this is a much better system. And I like this. I like this setup because it's like when you go to a lawyer's office, you sit right there. You sit right there at that chair and you talk just like this. It's kind of like, yeah, how may I help you? And maybe if you'd rather do like a voice call or something, then if you call that number, we can set that up and I can get you on this screen. And it could really just be like a lawyer meeting. That's really all it is. I'm licensed in California, so I'm authorized to practice here in California. If it's general information, I can answer general legal information about anything, about anywhere. It's just like us two talking. But in terms of practicing and giving legal advice that amounts to practicing law, I have to keep that focused on California law. And very shortly, actually, I'm going to be licensed to practice in Michigan too. I've taken the Michigan bar exam, I've passed it, and right now it's just a matter of doing the final step, which is paperwork more than anything, so that I can become officially licensed. Soon I'll change it so it says California and Michigan attorney, and hopefully that can help more people because that's the point of this. The point of this is to help people. Okay, and cool, making things happen, moving the ball forward. That's the name of the game. That's the name of life. Is just to do. Do not overthink. Just do. The stream goes down constantly. It goes down then back up, down and back up. That's a problem. How do we change that? I don't know how we change that. How we fix that. YouTube is not going down. I think YouTube's been up since 10:03 a.m., which is when I started. Yo, who is this? Fire Stream. I love this lawyer. The best, greatest lawyer ever. He got me off a murder charge. He's the #1 lawyer in the world. Oh, do I have a YouTube? Yay! Yo, I got YouTube. Most intelligent person I've ever listened to. He's the #1 lawyer in the world. Yo, who is that completely random person? That person that I have no suspicion of their identity. This person definitely does not know me personally. They have an R as well for their profile picture. I have no idea who over there 1.2F is with an R. Um, with an R as their profile picture. Who is that? And that's cool though, because like that person's here, and then we also had Raymond 1 2 3 4 5 6, and those are two random people, um, which is really cool. Today we got two random people, one on YouTube, one on Kick. So I have kind of like a first and best follower on Kick, and then on YouTube, what is this person? I think this person has like a purple crown next to them. That's um that's top fan. That's really cool. Top fan. I have a top fan and a first follower. Really best follower, top follower on Kick. Very good. Really cool. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the ball rolling, you know. Let's get a little bit more engagement. Let's see, pop out chat. Let's put a little pop out chat right next to each other in both. Here's YouTube and here's Kick right here, so I can see both of them. There we go. There we go. I like it. Filing accepted. The thing I just filed like 30 minutes ago was accepted by the court. Let's go. Let's see. Accepted. Both of them. Let go. That's awesome. It's been a good day. So I need to do that, and I still need to cover that. I get so distracted. Okay, so subpoenas and follow up on this. That's good. Erase that. And then also erase this. Let's see, do I have it on my calendar? Court that day? Yes, I do. I should also add this to my little calendar right here. How do I throw an emoji in an email, like right off the Outlook app? There's got to be a way. I want to get a little silly. Oh, I found it. I think if you just put a colon, it'll open it up. It'll open up a couple options, and then you can click view all. let's see. I think the kick stream just like goes on and off. That's a problem. Ah, that's a big problem. Michigan State needs an athletic director. First, it needs a president. Well, stop your looking, because I'm right here. I formally put in my name for consideration, not just for athletic director, but for both president and athletic director of Michigan State. And I don't just put my name in for those positions separately. I'm formally requesting and applying and condition my participation in either role to me being given both positions. So I'd like to be the president and athletic director of Michigan State University. But if I can't be one, I don't want the other. We'll see, Michigan State. You have 48 hours to respond. We'll see, huh? We'll see, huh? Okay, so that's been filed. Huh. I need to do these other things. I probably need to prepare subpoenas for this one case. I have a trial coming up next week. Probably need to get some subpoenas for that. Let me put the temperature up a bit. See what this person's involvement may be. There would be no. Here's one thing. Actually, I'm not going to mention this. I shouldn't mention something like that. I was going to vaguely, generally talk about something, but even in general terms, it's specific. It's too specific. Boom, boom, boom. I got some lo-fi beats playing right now. I don't even know if I'm on Kick. I can't maintain I can't maintain a consistent Kick stream. This thing just keeps going down and up, down and up. If anyone has suggestions, let me know. The YouTube one's where it's at. YouTube is probably the best platform. I mean, you know what I'm saying? YouTube is probably the best platform. It may be the best app on the internet. X is pretty good too. Dang. I may need to lower the frames or lower something on the stream so that Kick can handle it better. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know what just happened. I changed my bit rate. I remember some research I did last week when the same problem was happening. I I don't know. I saw that it was recommended to lower your bit rate, lower your audio bit rate, and video bit rate. So I don't know. Let's see. Maybe now the stream will be better. Is that what the goal of that is? That the stream will be better? I don't know. I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. I don't know. For right now. And then YouTube has this like I think I don't know if it's a crazy lag. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Looks fine for now. What's up, everyone? What's up, chat? Sammy the lawyer, as always. Your favorite lawyer's favorite lawyer. Um, being a lawyer, it leaves you in moments like this. You can go work for someone else, or you can start your own law firm. The thing about starting your own law firm is that you can do it anytime. You can do it straight out of law school. And there will be a lot of people who advise against it. I'm not straight out of law school, even though when I was straight out of law school, I did also open up my own law firm. You can do it. And even looking back on it, you can do it. I'm happy that for me, after I had started my own law firm, I got a job at a prosecutor's office and I took that job. I did it for some time. I moved to a public defender's office, which, if you know, is kind of like a funny move because it's moving from uh, one side of criminal litigation to the other side of criminal litigation. But for me, those opportunities were available, and I went ahead and did them. It gave me really valuable experience. I developed skills. I developed a knowledge base. I developed connections, and I'm really happy that I did that. But if you're in a situation where you don't have that opportunity, or you just don't want to do that, or you want to do anything to make it work, to make having your own law firm work right out of law school, you can absolutely do it. 1,000,000%. Um, I was doing it for a little bit. I went and did something else, and having done something else definitely helps. It was extremely valuable for me coming back now, about 6 months ago, um, returning now to run my own law firm again. It was very helpful. I definitely feel much more ready, much more capable right now. Um, but some people will tell you, and people in law school, career advisors, professors, a lot of people will tell you, you can't do it right out of law school. You can't start a law firm. You shouldn't do that. And I think they're coming from a place that is positive and that's supposed to be helpful, uh, but it's just not true. And there's many examples. It's not just from my short time, and I'm not the greatest example of that because I did go and do something else after. But there's many examples of people who never worked anywhere and they made it work, and now they're 20, 30 years into their careers and they have prospering firms and highly successful firms. So, um, but even with like I've been licensed for 2 years. Last month was 2 years that I've been licensed in California. I graduated law school about 2.5 years ago. Um, Even now, as a 2-year attorney, some people will still say that this is like too soon. And I don't think it's true when you're right out of law school, and I especially don't think it's true now after a little bit of experience, because I think that's a little bit of experience goes a long way, and a little bit of experience goes a long way differently for different people. But even just a little bit of experience, and even if it only got you to see a little bit, to get, go to court a few times, handle a few client meetings, file a few motions or complaints or responses or whatever it is. Um, Maybe during that time you also kind of understood a little bit about the business of law. Um, if you get anything out of that and you reflect on it, then it's certainly going to be a positive experience, and that's really all you need to get you ready for private practice, for running your own firm. Um, so it'd be cool. I mean, if there are people who are interested, viewers who are interested in what it's like running your own law firm, what the situation is with me running my own law firm, what my office looks like, what my overhead looks like, what my softwares look like, what my schedule looks like. If people are interested in that, then like this whole stream, again, that's the purpose for this stream, um, is to educate people on the law, the practice of law, teach people about things, and just, of course, just for me to engage with um, with the world. Uh, I enjoy that in and of itself. That's why I said sometimes, maybe I'll deviate. Maybe I'll uh, deviate a little bit from this mission, this very like legal specific thing, and maybe I'll just end up talking about once in a while about something that I just enjoy. I have a whiteboard there, um, and it's cool. It's one of those ones that like you can flip and turn it so that like you can use both sides, and I'll probably use that to go into some sort of explanations on things if I ever feel like illustrations are um, more appropriate when I'm talking about something. But yeah, that's the whole point of this. But if you want to know about solo practice, I believe, a lot of insight on my specific path in solo practice, in it, out of it, and then back in it. My sister also told me to stream on TikTok. And she said one problem I thought was like, can I get TikTok integrated? All right. I think I'm going to need to lower the resolution as well. I was trying to avoid that. I really was trying to avoid that, but what can I do? something happened to it. How do I fit to size? There's something like that. There you go. I think that works a little bit better because I lowered the frame rate. So that should maybe help with the casting of this stream. Let's see, are we here? Sammy the lawyer is offline. Not really offline. Hmm. Hmm. I'm actually going to stop streaming just for one moment. Or I don't have to stop streaming. I'm just going to stop the output real quick. Maybe. I don't know if that'll work. Let's see. Turn that off. And then I think I can mess with the settings.